Hi guys, Teresa here. It is 3 days after convention 2019, and I'm here to share with you some of the information I learned there. Now, they do have post-convention tours. There's actually one coming up in the Pittsburgh area, the beginning of October, I believe. That's very easy to find. And I will post that on my Facebook page. But it's what they do is they try to compress 3 days of convention into 2 hours. But it's always a fun event. They always give away a ton of free stuff, and it's pretty easy to get to. And I can't remember if this one is free or if there's a cost. I think it might be free. I do know that if you take a friend that is new to doTERRA, you both get a free oil. Woohoo! So it might be something for you to check out. I'm using somebody else's notes. My notes I still have not compiled yet, but I did go through and I highlighted everything that I felt was important for people to know or for me to remember. So I'm going to go through some parts really, really fast. Some parts I'll spend a little bit more time on, but I hope I'm not over an hour, because I probably could be. So let me go ahead and get started. I'm going to go ahead and see if I can share my screen. Okay, let me minimize myself a little bit. There we go. So I'm over here. Did I say my name was Teresa? I don't know if I did or not, but I am. And this wonderful person on wellnessadvocatedistillery.com was kind enough to compile her notes and photos and share them with the world. So I need to get back to the beginning because I was looking through them earlier. And this beginning part I'm going to go through very quickly, but they always catch us up on the things that have been going on behind the scenes at doTERRA with the business and the company and the new buildings and that kind of stuff. So Dave Sterling, one of the first founders, he always starts the convention, and he wanted to, there's a few key points. Let's see what we have that this young lady told us. We are growing, of course. We're in 53 countries. Many people, many other essential oil companies are trying to imitate what we have, but there is no comparison, absolutely no comparison. They don't want to do what doTERRA does. They don't want to put in the time and the energy that doTERRA does to make sure they have a pure product and pure intentions, and we'll talk more about that soon. But if other people come to you and say all essential oils are the same, or they don't understand the worth and the value of going with doTERRA, then we need to really educate them on why doTERRA is different. And of course, we're moving into healthcare. They've got a couple of clinics. I know one's done. We'll get to that. But so they can, they've increased their capacity. They have new centers in different parts of the world. Again, I'm just going through this very, very quickly. Philippines is going to be opening in November. South Africa grand opening will be starting soon. So they are really making a global reach in all parts of the world. Their main clinic is up and running, so that's their oh my gosh. I will find it in print and I will be able to say it. Prime Meridian, that's it. Prime Meridian, that's what they're calling their healthcare unit, or their healthcare side of it. But they have one up and running. They're in Nashville and St. George, and they're ready and eager to spread across the whole country. David went into the Healing Hands Foundation, which is a foundation I'm very, very proud of, and I really love to contribute my money to them. They talked about a school they built. Let's see. Gave some special accolades to Dr. Hill. doTERRA would not be what it is without him. He's been a driving force for the doTERRA company. But I do want to make note of this. doTERRA, pursue what's pure. That's pretty much their new tagline, and I really, really love it. And pure is encompassing lots of different statements. We know that it's pure oil, but they have pure intentions. They're in the pursuit of pure on all different levels. They have pure love for humanity. They run a pure business practice. So just all kinds of purity is what they're want to be known for now, which I absolutely love that. Pursue what's pure. So you'll be hearing way more about that as time moves forward from here. Other people, other companies don't want to do what doTERRA does because purity is not easy. I'm going to say that again. Purity is not easy. So they feel that pursue what's pure really represents them, who they are, what they are, why they do it. Love that. Absolutely love that. There it is. Pure intentions, pure business practices, pure products. Then they talked a little bit about frankincense, and they want to make sure we know that they are helping replant new frankincense trees, because there is a little bit of an issue with some of the frankincense trees that have been really used for so many years that they actually need some to replace those trees. So they are working on helping them be more sustainable. Their frankincense is a combination of 4 different frankincense types, I guess I would say. I'm not sure what the correct word is though, but one of them is where they get their oil, their frankincense oil is in Somalia. Now, Somalia is one of the worst places on earth, one of the most unsafest places in the world. And doTERRA has actually been able to get a regional hospital there. Other businesses or companies or people have tried to make that happen, and nobody else has up until this point, but doTERRA has. So I thought that was very, very exciting. It's going to serve 500,000 people in the Somaliland. Okay, so Emily Wright went ahead. She always introduces some of the new products. That's her role every year. And she told a story about a woman who gave birth to a baby who had a heart attack in her womb. So before the baby was even born, she had this young boy, this baby boy had a heart attack. And of course, that caused the baby to have serious health issues once it was born, many, many seizures. And they were told by the doctors that the baby probably would die anytime in his sleep. But then they were introduced to essential oils. Essential oils helped control that epilepsy of that young boy. And now he's on the Paralympic swim team. Isn't that cool? It's because mom was doing lots of alternative practices with her son, essential oils being one of them. That is so cool. I love that. Okay, so the very first oil they introduced, she introduces black spruce. Let me pull out my black spruce. You guys are the first people to see me crack open my new bottles. So this is black spruce. It only comes in a 5 ml. I do want to say that when we go to convention, we're the first ones that have the opportunity to buy all the oils that comes in a kit at a discounted price. And they've come in pretty boxes and different disposable bags. Well, because they're trying to become more environmentally friendly, they put it in this really nice cloth bag so that we would reuse it instead of throwing it away before we head out on the airplanes. So I thought that was very, very cool of them. They also put forward a brand new product guide, which is about half the size of the previous one. They got rid of the high glossy pages so that this is more environmentally friendly as well. So I really, really like this a lot because it's easier to carry around. It's not as intimidating. So I digress a little bit. So here's black spruce. It comes from, let me find my notes here. It comes from Canada, from the boreal forest in Canada. And it actually comes from trees that nobody else wants, like cut trees that nobody else wants. So they chop up that leftover wood, I guess we can call it, and that's what they use to get the essential oils. There was a wonderful gentleman up there who was an engineer. He figured out how to partner with a power plant right next to the distillery, and so all of their power and everything is circulated back and forth between the distillery and the power plant in this beautiful synchronicity of conserving energy. So I thought that was one of the really cool things that we can appreciate about doTERRA and their partners. So this is already in balance and forgive. Can you see it? There I am. I'm going to I don't know if you can see that or not, but oh my gosh, this stuff is just fabulous. It's definitely very furry, fur-y. Oh, it's just so uplifting. As soon as I smelled it, I absolutely loved it. Let me tell you a little bit about black spruce. Did I call it black fir? Black spruce. I'm so sorry. Let's see. The emotional benefits are it's very grounding. It removes emotional blocks, and it encourages forward movement. And it helps us overcome fears that are triggered by past experiences. And let's see if she says that here. Helps with joint function and mobility. Brightens an even skin tone. Helps promote a healthy pregnancy by modulating the immune balance where the placenta is attached to the uterus. Wow, that is major. And it promotes feelings of clear and easy breathing. Lots of things going on in this black spruce here. And it looks like we're going to be able to get that for $18, which is a very good price, but it only comes in the 5 mil. The next one we have available to us now is rose. I did not buy the rose because it is very, very pricey. Let's see if they have the price here. The price is $275. So you can buy a 5 milliliter bottle of pure rose essential oil now. In the past, it was available only in our touch version to make it more cost effective. But if you want the straight up rose, you can now have it. I did not buy it because I didn't want to spend that much money. But it's certainly available, and you can stockpile your PV points until you get enough to purchase it. But it is the queen of oils. It promotes a healthy immune system. It's a powerhouse against pathogens, even more so than On Guard and oregano. So I might have heard that in the past, but I didn't really process it till I heard it again. So it's even more powerful than oregano and On Guard. And I'm in love with On Guard, and I know other people are too. But rose now even passes them in its ability to help with pathogens. Let's see, and it's been shown to normalize brain activity. That's huge too. That's a very compliant description, but if you think about that, you could figure that out. Let's see, helps with fewer nightmares. 5 drops on a cotton ball before bedtime resulted in fewer nightmares. People got to sleep faster. There was less waking during the night and decreased difficulty waking in the morning. Wow, that's maybe something I should try. Try it on during your menstrual cycle, on your stomach. Supports urinary function and kidney function. And it helps, if your skin is very stressed, rose is going to help with that. But it's one of the lowest yielding of all oils, which is why it costs so much. So I do have, I think, how many petals it takes. I know I've seen that number before. It's a huge amount of petals. like thousands and thousands of petals to get just one 5 milliliter bottle. But it's really the oil of self-love. We must let love in to let love out. So Emily always puts it on her heart before she does a presentation out on stage. If you have anger issues, rose would be very good at helping dispel that. She suggested putting it on the back of your ear or right behind your ear if you're going into a situation where there's going to be a lot of anger going on. So you could be a human diffuser. So lots and lots of good stuff with rose. So if you can save up your points and get it, that definitely sounds like that's something you might want to get. So here it is. It takes 10,000 roses to produce a 5 milliliter bottle of rose essential oil. And it comes from Bulgaria, I believe. The same place where we get lavender and melissa and now rose. Okay, there's something else about that, but oh, they have to harvest the rose petals and the roses when the roses are wet with dew. So it has to be done very early in the morning before the sun starts to dry up those roses. So they need to be harvested only at a certain time of the day, and that's in the morning. Okay, the next thing I want to talk about is lemon eucalyptus. That is this. That does come in a, there we go. That does come in a 15 milliliter. First time I'm cracking it open. But I did smell it at the convention. It's very lemony. It's very uplifting as well. So let's see what it's going to tell us about lemon eucalyptus. So the farmers that were growing our tea tree or our melaleuca were only making enough money to, wait, what they're making enough money. Okay, that I take that back. There's something that's not quite right there. So I'm going to come back to that because I think I know what this is trying to say, and I might have it in my notes a little bit better. So this has been found to be 97% effective against mosquitoes for up to 4 hours. You can wipe down surfaces outside with it. You can wipe down surfaces inside with it. And if you diffuse it every day for balance, that's a way of using it. And Dr. Hill just had to talk about you can use it as a potpourri. So you don't have to buy potpourri anymore at the store. You can make your own with lemon eucalyptus. I thought that was funny that he brought that up on stage in front of thousands and thousands of people. Let's see. It's more effective than DEET to repel mosquitoes. It's an incredible cleansing agent and used for airborne pathogens. It can help disrupt and destroy the biofilm that surrounds and protects the Candida albicans, which is yeast infections. And that's only $12 for that. So that is an amazing price for something that's going to be able to help with yeast infections. So there's our lemon eucalyptus. It's running only $12. So yeah, for Candida overgrowth, use lemon eucalyptus. Okay, let's see. Citronella, for some reason, she jumped to the yarrow palm. And I don't know where the citronella is. Hopefully that will come back around. Citronella. I'm missing that too. Okay. Hang on a minute. I got to write myself a note. Okay, here we go. So this was a statement made by, I don't know who made it, but I love it. Empowering lives on both sides of the bottle. At the beginning where the source is and at the end of the line of the process where we get to enjoy the oils. Isn't that beautiful? I absolutely love that. I'm going to have to use use that more often. So they have come out with some Yarrow Palm products because everybody loves Yarrow Palm. Yarrow Palm is a blood tonic and a blood purifier. It helps with the metabolic function in the body. It's purging, relieving, protecting. Some people have been known, and I have heard this before, to feel sad or depressed when they're using Yarrow Palm internally. And that's because it brings emotions to the surface so that you can be done with them and let them go, and then you can get on with your life. So that's it. Yarrow Palm is a way of purging emotions. This gets into what it's made from. I'm not going to talk about that, but I am going to talk about the Yarrow Palm Body Renewal Serum. So it comes in this beautiful bottle here. That's probably, it's 100 milliliters, which is 3.4 fluid ounces. But this is a serum for your skin. It's not for your face, we were told at the convention where they were demonstrating it. It's not to be used on your face, but you can use it anywhere else on your body from your neck down. So let's see what I have to say about that. Evidently not enough. Okay. So the two items that are together, pretty much together, are the serum, and they now have Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex. So these are the two products of convenience using the Yarrow Palm because so many people were loving the Yarrow Palm. Let's see what it says about that. So of course they're trying to compete with beauty products that are out there on the market, but the Yarrow Palm serum revitalizes aging skin and promotes the look of young and healthy skin. It promotes collagen production, there we go, aka wrinkle reduction, and it increases hydration. So that's running $65. Lots of people very excited about that. And the Yarrow Palm Cellular Beauty Complex, when taken daily, these capsules help maintain skin's youthful appearance by combating oxidative stress. Oxidative stress is not good for us. It's kind of like rusting from the inside out. So it's very, very powerful antioxidant support and healthy cellular support. And healthy metabolism support and function. Man, we're missing a bunch of stuff here. Sorry, I'm making myself another set of notes. Okay, so that is running $49. Okay, another thing they came out with, which is very exciting, I think, is for their kids collection is, let me find it here, is called Tamer. So Tamer comes in this beautiful turquoise, and it is a milder version of Digest Zen. It is. I can smell the spearmint. So there's lots of spearmint in there, which is a milder version of peppermint. And these are some of the things that it comes with its own card, so you can add it to your kids' collection kit. Calming aroma can help with the effects of motion sickness, and of course, put it on their bellies, their tummies, when the tummies aren't feeling right. So that's running $15, and it comes with its own carabiner. And of course, it's going to be good for even adults that are not happy with the Digest Zen. Not everybody loves Digest Zen, which is a little bit crazy, I know, but it's true. Not everybody does. Okay. Okay, let's see what else is there. Citronella, that's what I was looking for. Citronella, which I know other essential oil companies have it. I was surprised we did not. But citronella, again, it's very, very lemony. It's from the lemongrass family, but it's softer and it's milder than lemongrass. So if you're a person who needs lemongrass, but you find lemongrass is just too much for you, you could switch to citronella. It has a similar chemistry. It's just a softer, milder version. You can spray this on surfaces. You can use topically. You can diffuse it. It's good for sensory nerves, so sensory issues. And what you can do, we were told, is you can blend it with like lemongrass, or blend it with a spice oil or a fir oil. It's a natural cleanser, helps with get rid of pests. And you can apply it over on your skin on different tissues that are uncomfortable and tense. Helps with your toenails. So if you add cilantro or tea tree to it, it's going to help with those ugly toenails. You can even wash your face. You can put it in some of your face wash, add it to your shampoo, add it to your favorite pet products for ongoing pest protection. So that is citronella. Diffuse, it supports a healthy, normal appetite, balances your mood, and helps support a normal autonomic response. So for anxious, overwhelming feelings, you can diffuse that and hopefully feel some calm and some peace. Has a direct impact on the nervous system. That is huge. So citronella, more than what it appears. Okay, he went into the digestive system, the two main functions, which are protecting and digestion. And we all pretty much know that 70% of our immune system is found in the gut. So we want to take good, healthy care of our gut so that our whole body is healthy. And there's 74% of people in the U.S. living with various digestive concerns. That is huge, absolutely huge. So to help with that, they have brought out celery seed. Let me grab my celery seed. Celery seed, it's a healthy antioxidant, supports cardiovascular health, a healthy metabolism, good for your mouth health, calming to the nervous system, helps with the immune response, and healthy lung and respiratory function. Again, celery seed doesn't sound like it's going to really do much for you, but look at that list of things. And they have to collect these teeny weeny celery seeds in order to get the oil from it. Let's see, blah, blah, blah. It enhances the mucosal defense. So it helps break down protects against the breakdown of mucosal and digestive tissue. So again, I want to be compliant here, but if you think about what that means, you could probably figure out what that could help. Now it is very bitter. We were warned that it's very bitter. And so Dr. Hill gave some, if you're having sensations coming up your esophagus, then there's some stomach acid issues. Then he gave us some suggestions. You can make a smoothie. So add 2 to 3 drops of celery seed to your favorite morning or evening drink. But it does have a terrible aftertaste. So he said, combine it with some citrus oil, and that's going to decrease the bitterness. So that was the warning. Okay, immune support helps with a healthy stomach lining and tissue. Again, you'll have to piece that together on your own, but I know what that means to me. And so to help the conditions in the stomach and create a healthy stomach lining and tissue. This was his protocol that he suggested. 2 to 3 drops of celery seed in a capsule, use morning and night. And again, combine it with a spice, oil, or citrus oil to enhance the benefits. So when you take it in a veggie cap, you are not going to taste the bitterness. But this was his suggestion. If you use it in a capsule, it's going to release right in the stomach and help down there. You can take it as often as needed. Urinary tract health. It's going to help with urinary tract health. Again, celery seed doesn't sound like it's anything special, but once you learn all these issues and health concerns and body systems it can help with, it's very, very impressive. Gives you a new respect for celery seeds. So he gave us a protocol to help if you're a person who has ongoing urinary system issues. Combine celery seed and juniper berry, excuse me, in equal amounts. Put it in a capsule, take as needed. Use 1 to 3 drops for frequent urination or discomfort. Celery seed and cinnamon together for difficulty urinating or the discomfort. This is a good couple of protocols right here. Here's what I just said. Let's combine it with cinnamon or combine it with juniper berry. And then he talked about the large and the small intestine and where the absorption is. And like elimination is the job of the large intestine, and the small intestine is where the nutrients are absorbed. So he kind of went into that whole digestive tract, and he said most of the problems happen in the lower digestive tract. Okay, you can look by that picture, the lower digestive tract, which is that has the job of eliminating properly. So a lot of people found that peppermint really helps that. That is something I did not know. So let me keep on going. So they decided they're going to introduce peppermint soft gels. And they're just a soft gel. But oh my gosh, you open that lid and it smells so, there it is, so pepperminty. So cool. So that's if you have issues with your lower digestive tract or your large intestine. Take 2 capsules at a time. They're etheric coated, so that allows them to get to that lower intestine where they need to get to. Bypass the upper, get to the lower where it's going to be most effective. And this has been clinically gone through clinical trials. So this is something that has clinical applications and can be validated and confirmed. Then we learned about the inflammation response. Inflammation is actually just our normal response to infection and injury. And to help that, we can take turmeric or turmeric. A lot of people have been using the essential oil that we have. Here's some of the things that turmeric is good for, something good to take every single day. And then curcuminoids are found in the botanical extract or the ground version. And it supports joint tissue and function, but the body can't absorb it very well. Okay, so doTERRA started thinking like, well, what if you combined the botanical ground version with the liquid essential oil? Nobody has ever considered that before. Well, doTERRA did, and they came up with a beautiful solution. Turmeric, they're calling it turmeric duo caps. Now, the cool thing about these caps is if you've ever looked at PB Assist capsules, they're double encapsulated. They got a clear coating on the outside and a green capsule on the inside. And these are somewhat similar. So they're yellow. Okay, so you can see the ground version on the inside and the liquid version is on the outside. So we're gonna be able to take both versions now. The version that is, get rid of this, that just popped up here. The version that is not, is bioavailable, which now with the combination of the two, this is going to be a perfect solution. We will get the benefits of both the ground version and the essential oil version. Just doTERRA is just so innovative that way. Absolutely, and it's very, very impressive. So this is to be taken every day. Just like some of us take Copaiba. Oh, what is this? Sorry, I don't know what this is. I don't know if you can see that, but I have a little message that popped up. There we go. So it's gone through over 100 clinical trials. Though that's turmeric. And this is what it looks like. It's just the coolest thing ever. So there's many differences between the powder and the oil, but in combination, they're going to be a real powerhouse. It's never been done before. It's exclusive only to doTERRA. And this talks a little bit about the chemistry and them working together. So they still come in separate versions. I mean, they're still going to come with the essential oil turmeric, so you can use that daily as needed, and you can also use this daily as well. So they're still separate. You can purchase them separate, or you can just purchase one and get two for the price of one. So for inflammation support, Dr. Hill recommends 2 turmeric capsules in the morning and 2 Copaiba soft gels in the evening. Okay. 2 Copaiba in the evening, 2 turmeric in the morning. That's his suggested protocol. Okay, so the next thing we're going to go through, and I got to speed this up here, is something that is really, I think, going to be huge. They're going to be huge products. And they talked about the emotions and how the emotions impact just about everything that goes on in your life. And I'm just going to pass all that because I want to introduce you to Adaptiv. Adaptiv is their new set of products that deal with stress and emotions and trying to get everybody less stressed, because we all know that's what the world is dealing with. So we have a couple different versions here. We have, let's see. Nope, I don't have it on this paper. Okay, so Adaptiv, it's a brand new blend. It comes in capsules. So it comes as a soft gel. It also comes in just the blend itself. So we have the essential oil in a 15 milliliter blend. Oh, this stuff, they had it diffusing everywhere there. And it is just delightful. Absolutely fell in love with it as soon as I smelled it. And it also comes in a roller bottle. So there's different versions. You decide which one you want to go with. But I know they work together. So we'll learn about that here in a minute. Supports a number of healthy brain functions. And these pictures that you're seeing were up on the big screen in this huge convention hall or this huge arena, this sports stadium, because we have to be in 2 different venues because there's so many people there, like 35,000 people, that they have to have 2 tracks. One's in a huge sports arena and one's in a convention hall. So these are slides that they project up on big screens, and we're able to take pictures of them. So don't have time to work or to talk about everything, but you'll be hearing more about this. So we know about the olfactory system and the amygdala is where the emotions and the memories take place. So what they're calling this adaptive trio set are, oh my gosh, our mental wellness protocol. Mental wellness protocol is how they're referring to these. So they suggest diffusing the oil throughout the day, and then the roller bottle, apply it topically at the base of your neck, on your shoulders, and the web of your hand, which is right here. So it's to be used together, diffusing and topically. And of course, they want everybody, which I think I totally agree with them, to be using LLV, Lifelong Vitality Pack, because you're setting a foundation of nutrition, and that which helps the oils do their job better. So Lifelong Vitality Pack is their vitamins or supplements that we take every day, twice a day, and that helps all of these oils work better and do their job better. And of course, having that base foundation is a critical component of any mental wellness protocol or program. So this is a suggestion. Here's the LLV, the Lifelong Vitality Packs right here. You take 2, 2, and 2 every day. Most people do. Some people take 1, 1, and 1 every day. Use this for your overall health and well-being. Use adaptive for mental wellness. And then at night, use some serenity. So this is like a whole package right here of from morning till evening that's going to help you be your best. Now, if you need, let's see, mental. This is another protocol. They gave us a lot of protocols. If you want mental wellness protocol for energy, then throw in some Mito2 Max. You can diffuse wild orange, use some peppermint, use some Motivate. So that's just another suggested protocol. Okay, we're going to skip some of this. Danielle Daniels talked about our emotions and where to put them. She said you could put the oils on the back of your neck, right at the base of your skull, on your pulse points, over your heart, the bottom of the big toe. That's going to help your emotional health. This was very, very interesting. I really liked what she talked about here. 5 steps to emotional processing. Apply your essential oil. Thank the negative thoughts. You know, they're there for a reason. They're helping you make a course correction in your day or in your life. You know, give them some love. Don't be mad at them. Don't be upset with them. Just thank them for the job they're trying to do for you. And then ask them to leave. And then replace that emotion with something positive. With a positive oil, with your favorite oil, citrus bliss oil, with a walk, with several deep breaths, something that's going to help you move forward in a positive way that day. I just absolutely love this because she's like, I'm working on a PhD, and she's a, you know, high academia person who is talking about this stuff. Use oils every single day to be able to process emotions quickly and more effectively. If you hold on to those emotions for too long, it could be days, weeks, months, years, a lifetime, then that's going to not be good for your body. But if you allow them to move, experience them, thank them, let them go within a matter of minutes, then you're going to be a lot healthier in the overall scheme of things. So adaptive has also been clinically studied. So there was 10 scientists involved. They used a whole range of ages. they stressed out these participants. They explained how they stressed them out. And they asked them to take a test before and after, rate themselves, blah, blah, blah. And I know one lady came out, and don't quote me exactly on this. She rated herself as like, I'm going to say, oh, here it is. She went from a 20 on a scale from 0 to 20, 20 being the highest stress level, clear down to a level 3 in 4 weeks using the adaptive protocol. Isn't that crazy? So for many people, the adaptive is going to affect them. They're going to feel the effects very, very quickly. People felt more calm and more productive. So this happened over 4 weeks. They took the capsules. Some of them took placebos. It was a very randomized trial. But so doTERRA is going this route where they're clinically testing and trialing and researching and documenting what's happening with these oils and these blends and their supplements so that people can actually see some scientific documentation to validate and confirm what's going on. Okay, I think I'm going to have to stop because there's so much more to talk about, but I did want to get those oils out to you. They actually, which I thought was the most awesome thing, the next thing that happened after we talked about the adaptive and the emotions and how they helped most people, they had a panel of scientists and, let's see where, I thought she had a picture of them here, but I'm not seeing it. But this panel of wonderful people, different types of people, and it was called the mindfulness panel. So they talked about how to prevent, how to manage, how to take care of yourself, how to practice mindfulness, which has been shown that your brain becomes thicker, which is a good thing. And they showed that on PET scans. One woman was saying how they have an aromatic timeout. If she gets stressed and overwhelmed, she tells her family she's taken an aromatic timeout, and she goes into her bedroom and she just smells her oils. And I'm guessing she probably takes some deep breaths as well. So it was stated that oils will change your vibrations. Essential oils will change your frequencies. That is very cool. Interesting thing that I don't know if it's on here or not, but someone said that tea tree oil or melaleuca is a pattern interrupter. I don't think there's anything more here. A pattern interrupter. So that means if somebody's stuck in this pattern of aggravation or anxiety or anger or whatever, pull out some melaleuca or some tea tree oil, they're one and the same, and get it around them, get it in the air, get it on them. And that is going to help them stop what's happening and move into something better. I thought that was so cool. And this was interesting too. It only takes 2 to 3 minutes with your emotional pain for it to release. So some people think that it's going to take them forever to get rid of that pain. It typically only takes 2 to 3 minutes, and then it's over with. So that's all I'm going to talk about today. That was a lot. I wanted you to hear about the new products, but there's 2 more days of things to talk about. So I probably will pull some of those out randomly and share those with you in Facebook Lives or on Facebook and some posts. But it was just delightful. We listened to, what was his name? Leon Logothetis. I don't think I'm saying that name right, but he evidently has a Netflix series called The Kindness Diaries. and he was our keynote speaker, and he was absolutely wonderful. Absolutely loved him, loved him, loved him. He was so motivating. He just started talking about no, that's, I wanted to get to him, but I don't. Nah. Kindness is free. Everybody can choose to be kind. Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't realize when I was looking at this, I went way ahead to see what was here. And it was just very cool to hear him talk about being kind. Kindness is a win-win. Kindness is a choice. Even be kind to yourself. It's very, very important to be kind to yourself. I'm going to stop the share. Be kind to yourself. Take care of yourself. Be gentle. Treat yourself as you would your very best friend. So it was a very, very motivating talk. I really, really enjoyed it a lot. So that's all I'm going to be talking about. They just know that they are testing more. They're doing more clinical trials. They want people to know that they don't need to take medication. They don't need to take pharmaceuticals. We have better alternatives. So they're kind of going in that direction. They want to get people off of pharmaceuticals as much as they can. Give them other options. Lots of other good stuff. Like I said, I'll be sharing with you as time moves forward from here. But thank you so much for listening. I hope you find it interesting and it didn't go on too long, but at least you got a feel for the new products, what they're all about. They will be available the beginning of October. The only thing that's not available yet are the Yarrow products. So these really aren't coming out until January. So unless you get a convention kit, which you can, go to one of the post-convention events that doTERRA has. Like I said, there's one in Pittsburgh, the beginning of October. You will be able to order this convention kit. Now, they may offer that online to everybody. There may be a special link I don't know what the price is going to be. We got a little bit of a discounted price by being at the convention, but watch for that. That's the only way you're going to be able to get all of these products together. Or you have to wait till January for the Yarrow Palm products. But good stuff. You have to get to convention. Somebody had an extra ticket. I decided I'd make the effort and I'd go. And being there just totally changed my life. I was so impressed with the founders and their philosophy and their mission and all the good they're doing in the world. I came home. It took me a month or 2 or 3 to decide, but then I'm like, I have to try this out and share this wonderful company and what they have to offer with the world, because I do firmly believe that they are uplifting the world, and me being part of the doTERRA family is part of that uplifting of humanity. And I enjoy giving them my money because I know they're doing so much good out there. Remember that thing that I said, empowerment at both ends of the bottle, and pursuing purity is something you might want to remember when you think about doTERRA. All right, that's it for me. You guys have a great evening or whenever you're watching this, and we'll see you the next time. Bye-bye.